Hey everyone, so it's been a long time since I have uploaded video, and today I'm just going to be sharing my term 1 exam experience. Like, I know it's pretty late, but still I didn't have any time to actually edit the video, so I've got some time right now, so I thought why not to share the experience of mine. I'm pretty sure that all of you guys might have given your exams, and I'm pretty sure that you guys have chilled enough because it's like winter holidays and you have chilled enough, I think. And I'm also sure that you've started your term 2 preparations. Make sure to comment below how your preparations are going on. And in this video, I'm just preparing for my boards just few days before the board exams. Like, it's the final preparations for term 1. So right here you can see that I'm preparing for the upcoming social science exam. But yeah, my first exam was Tamil. It was on 20th November. Like, I was very nervous. Like, the day before exam we had school, okay, like, because it was the first exam, right? So we had some coaching things and all. So, and we went there, and like, a lot of my friends, they were like so anxiety. They had a lot of fear and like anxiety, everything, and they made me afraid as well. But on my way to the exam, because I was pretty sure that I will do good in my Tamil, because like, my teacher prepared us very well. So, and we were all confident that we'll make it in Tamil. And yeah, so on the way to my exam, like, on the way to my school, basically we go to school. From there we move to our exam center. That's how we usually go. And on the way to my school, like, my mom said, okay, she said it's completely fine, don't be afraid, because she's also a person who's gone through all these stuffs. And she said don't worry at all for such things. And yeah, she cheered me up. And then I was on my way to the exam hall, and we did go really fast. Like, before any school comes, we were the first to enter the school, I think. Like, I was on the exam starts at 11, right? I think we were on the exam center around 9:30. I'm not so sure, but around 9:30 we were inside. And like, all the time we were, oh my god, please help us, please be with us. So that's how we felt. And we went to the exam hall like around 11, not at 11, so I think it was in 10:30 we went to exam hall, inside the exam hall. And I'm pretty sure the exam papers were a bit late. Like, it was only supplied to us around in 12. And we were like, oh my god, all of us were shivering because it was like very silent, and I have never been in such an environment before. And I was shivering, but finally, however, I made my exams. And this is what I learned from my term 1 exams: never ever discuss your paper after your exams. It's gonna ruin your mood completely. Like, I was so confident that I'm gonna get good marks in Tamil. Like, when I came out, there was one question where you have to there's a blank in Tirukural, basically. Like, you have to fill that, and the first two options sounded very similar. Like, not just sounded very similar, there's only one extension of a letter in the first option, and I didn't notice that. I thought those two options were the same options, and I just marked the first one, and I came out. And I asked one of my friend, how did you write it? There were two options which are similar, how did you write it? And she said, no, they are not similar, did you see the extension of line? And I was like shocked, and I cried for hours because of that. That's fine, it's completely fine, because all of us make mistakes, and even one of my other friend did the same mistake, and we cried together. See, I want to say, don't be silly like me, because it's like the feeling when you know something but you lost it because of your silliness. But that's fine. We all are humans, and we make mistakes, right? And yeah, that next exam was social science, and it was my fault to expect the paper to be a little more easy. I thought it will be a little more easy, but it was my fault to expect the paper to be easy. Especially the section B was pretty awful. I have not much to say about social science paper. Like, it was a bit harder. And science exam, I'm not so sure about it. Because like, my science exam has been postponed because of some COVID protocols right here. So I'm not so sure when the exam will be conducted. If so, I'll try to make a video on it if possible. But yeah, until then, I don't think I cannot give a review on science exam. But the next exam was math. I think for me, from the starting, I was like pretty what do you say, like pretty anxious about this exam, like math, especially when it comes to everything, like trigonometry and all. More than trigonometry, I was so afraid of triangles because I know that I'm not very good at that. Like I was so desperate before the exam, and while the way to my mom, I was saying, Mom, I'm not gonna make anything. Like I told her, and I told her that I don't think I'll take good marks. But she said, don't be so afraid. The exam's gonna be easy, and don't ever try to revise anything to the last minute because you'll not have anything in your mind. She said me, and she dropped me in the school, and she gave me all the blessings. She told me all the best, and I was still afraid. And then I sat in the exam hall, and for me, the math paper was pretty okay. It was not like very difficult, but one thing that I learned was like the paper was time consuming, okay? It consumed a lot of time. I felt like I had to rush through the question paper, and that was true too, right? A lot of us felt the same. I think I had to rush through the question paper, and I didn't get any time at last to check my answers, but it's fine. I'm pretty sure like everybody have felt the same feeling. And then it was English. For English, I'm totally desperate just till now because I didn't expect the paper to be that difficult, especially the first comprehension. I wasted a lot of time in that. I'm so desperate right now because the first, I got the JSK paper one, and we know that the first passage is dropped for every set of papers, right? I'm not sure why I wasted a lot of time in that, but that's fine. Okay, like I'm so happy that they have dropped the first passage. I also made a lot of mistakes in literature part, but that's fine. I was not very like curious to peep into the answer key, but that's like a feeling that all of us get, right? We want to look into the answer key, and I looked into that, and I felt desperate. I cried. That's fine. And I want to say like it's okay. It's fine if you made mistakes. We all are humans, and be thankful. Like we have to prepare for term 2 now. So stay safe, and a belated New Year wishes to all of you.